Alright, so we checked out that palace. Let's go see if we can get the other one. Have to go out to the main street and walk over here. So, here we go. It's pretty cool though. Well, so far I've spent $5.50 to get here and to get into one museum palace thing. So, yeah, we're gonna go that way. Alright, I know I can't get into this one, but we can at least look at the gate. This is the main palace. I still got a while to walk. Breeze feels good. Walking feels good. Alright, I see a lot of tour buses going into the place, so it might be open. If it is, we're going to go check it out. Alright? Wish me luck. That's the gate behind me. I just threw in a still shot. There's a lot of people there. It's hard to get a good shot of it. That's the wall. That's all you get to see. We're gonna go check out the John Hannock Village. It's a traditional village, and it's back the way I came. So why not? Let's go over there. A lot of fun. Seoul is actually a very clean city. It took me 15 minutes to find a trash can from a water bottle. So as big, gigantic, major cities go, 10 thumbs up. Alright. I'm kind of walking below the sidewalk next to the wall. You know what I find really neat though? Is the mortar. The mortar sticks out further than the bricks do. It's an interesting architectural design. It's actually a really cool picture, geometrically speaking. So, we're gonna keep going. I'll flip the camera around so you can see where I'm at. So yeah, it's one of the busiest streets around. Down there. Seoul is a very busy city and it has some very large buildings. Probably one of the most, well, it's the most populated city in the Korea, so it's got to be pretty big. I love those buildings, those look cool. Back. Haha. Alright, well, the parking lot is open, so you can kind of see some of the architecture. That's the back side of that gate I was just at. Zoom in on it. Sorry if it gets grainy. But we're looking at that same fabulous artwork and architecture. Of course, that's where the guards would be, and all kinds of things. And now, this is the back side of one of the halls, and that rooftop you see there is the Royal Palace. Now, background, that is a very important mountain in Korea. That's on a sign over here that I forgot the name of it. But this was considered the heart of the empire. Well, not the empire, but the kingdom. The Japanese actually destroyed this in the 1300s. They razed all the Korean palaces to the ground during those wars. Now, I found evidence of that stuff on one hunt at Rocket Arrowhead, and that makes a lot of sense because like all these palaces were destroyed. The one I just went to, that was used instead for a while, so it's kind of neat. Yeah, there's a big tour group here, lots of little kids. Hi. I think they think I'm filming them, but I'm not. So anyways, let's go head over to the Hanok Village and make our way back to the subway. It's getting about 2 o'clock. All right, so we're gonna take a detour. We're gonna walk around the outside walls of the palace here. And we're gonna go see the Korean version of the White House. How's that? Wouldn't that be pretty cool? All right. It's only gonna be an additional mile or so walking. So, what's a mile between friends, huh? See what I'm willing to do for you guys. Now, I did warn you, this could be a long video, but we'll see. It's really fun though. I'm enjoying myself. Okay, so I got all the way around to where the Capitol building's at, and yeah, it's definitely not a spot to take a picture. There's some stuff that was going on there. They got police presence out here, so this could be interesting. Yeah, we'll see if we can get through this, but anyways, I took a picture. See it right here. And that was it. Yeah, we'll keep going. Well, I guess these are police. They're wearing headbands and stuff. Who knows? All right. Gotta keep walking. Let's go find that village. Finally made it to Hanbok Village. Yeah, it's been a walk. I'll fill you in on everything in just a bit. Yeah, this is a traditional village. It's pretty neat. Everything's really close together. You gotta be quiet because a lot of this is residential. This is the exhibit. Oh, you gotta take your shoes off. There you go. Well, wasn't much of that. Looks pretty though. You see it in the background. Yeah, I got some sun today. I need to get some water. I'm tired. Going. Well, I just sat down, had some water. I think it might be time to head back down. I don't want to hit the subways when people are getting off work. That could be a lot of togetherness. So I'm going to go ahead and hightail it back down to Pyeongtaek. And yeah. But that's my day in Seoul. A lot of fun. Did a lot of walking. when I went past the presidential place, walked all the way around the whole palace, I ended up walking into the beginnings of a workers' strike, and then ended up going through the National Museum of Korea, which was free. Unfortunately, I couldn't take any pictures or videos inside, but you could probably look it up online. It's got some pretty neat exhibits. You know, the one thing I didn't see in there was any coins, but it helped me identify something that I have a lot better. So I'll be talking about that later when I get back to my hotel. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go and get back on the train and go back home. I got a lot of sun today. My face is red. All right, talk to you guys later. Oh, waiting for the train. See how long it takes. And that brings us to where we're at now. I got back to the hotel, another 3,000 won for a cab. My legs are hurting so bad, the one really bad. The right leg was just stiff from walking and standing for 2 hours. My left one, it hurt every time I took a step. I soaked in a tub for about an hour, try to loosen them up. I don't know, I think I pinched something, a nerve, I don't know. But there, yeah, so the thing that I found. Okay, you guys remember this item. Well, I found that 2 years ago on a mountain trail. It's when I lost my pinpointer and I had to go find it, and then I ended up with a respiratory infection and it made my trip so wonderful. When I was at the Palace Museum, they had a bunch of
carved stone lions or tigers. Tigers, of course, because lions are not in Asia. And what it said on the placard was you could tell which king was reigning by the style. But it didn't list the different kings underneath each tiger. That little thing that I have, which I'm going to put it in a picture. Well, I already put it in that picture. I'm going to put it in again, this little thing. Well, it matched the face of one of the tigers. Because as soon as I saw it, it was like, boom. So now I know it's not Japanese, it's not Chinese, it is indeed Korean. I just wish I knew which part of the dynasty. So it's definitely Chosun dynasty, which is really cool. But yeah, that's the little things that you can figure out when you go to a museum. That museum was really cool. It was free. The thing is, they didn't allow any photos. You can look them up online, though. It's the Korean National Palace Museum. They have a bunch of their exhibits that are in there. You can see it online. But for the most part, the little things you can't find online. I can't even get a picture of that stinking tiger online. I looked everywhere. No. So that's not there. I found one that looks kind of like it that was in one of the courtyards that someone else took a picture of, but no. Kind of looks like it, but not the way this one went. Boom. That's it. But yeah, that's going to conclude this 3-part series on my trip to Seoul. I really wish I could have gotten to that other palace. I couldn't have. And that's as close as I could get to the Korean White House, or the Blue House, as they call it here. But I tried. But hey, if you stuck with me for all 3 parts of this, good on you. I hope to do something else like this again in the future. It was a lot of fun. I didn't get to go to all the things I wanted to go to, but if I can go to different cities in the States and try to shoehorn in a couple little history museums or something, or some neat little touristy type attractions, I'm going to try to do that because it was a lot of fun, and it was, I think there's a lot of room for improvement here. So, I want to thank you all for watching. You all take care. Good luck out there. Happy hunting. And once again, get out and see the world. You got to. It's out there before you, and, well, heck, it's good to see things. It broadens your view of everything, broadens your horizons, especially if you get out of the country. Your worldview just goes from, your county to, whoa, and you find out that, well, there's nice people out there. In fact, on the way back, at one of the stops, I want to say it's Suwon Station. There's 2 trains on the blue number 1 line that goes through. If you're on the train that is on the left-hand side of the platform, so you'd be leaving from the right, you need to get off the train and go to the other one if you're going to where I'm at, Songdam. Because that train goes to one more stop and it stops. I remembered that, and because you still have like 4 more stops until you get to where you need to go, because I remember that because I had some friends that were coming back from Seoul late one night. They took the train and they got on the wrong train. They didn't transfer. They ended up at that small town. They all passed out on the train and were woken up by the cleaning lady. So, yeah, that was kind of interesting. So I was standing there and I was like, I heard my hearing's not the best, and I heard the lady over the loudspeaker say some things. And there's a Korean guy next to me, young man. And I said, "Excuse me, do you know English?" And he said, "Little." I said, "Okay, do I need to get off now? I'm going to here." And he looked at me. "Huh?" I said, "I'm going to Songtan Station. Do I need to get off?" "No." "Yes, get off now. Thank you." So, Mr. Random Korean Dude with the headphones on, you're my hero for the day. But hey, that almost ended up bad. I did get out at Suwon Station on accident. Because I thought that's, or not Suwon Station, but the station before that, because I thought I had to. No, I didn't need to. Actually, no, it's a changeover station. One after it, I don't know. But it was good because I was able to get some Pokemon Sweat. But anyhow, y'all take care. Good luck. And until my next video, bye.